Yes. You're most welcome to today's Sunday live show, and thank you so much for actually, being here. I know I'm a little bit late. I was trying to organize some things here and there, and thank you so much for being here. Today is actually Sunday live show, and I hope actually this actually get you well. Yes, big up every time, and much appreciation to all of you, and thank you so much for actually being here. I hope actually you're well wherever you are. Yes, it is Sunday Live Show, one of its kind. And thank you so much, for joining, and much appreciation to all of you. Today is actually Sunday. Happy Sunday to all of you, and also a very happy International Women's Day to all of you. Thank you so much for being here. And I really do appreciate your very, very big support to this platform. Yes, much respect to all of you. Yes, today's Sunday live show, we are actually going to be in position to have very, very interesting discussion. And in today's live show, also, we are going to be in position to discuss a lot of things, as I've already told you. Yes, thank you so much, my very, very good people. And I hope actually the week has ended up well for you. And let me hope everything is actually moving on well. Thank you so much, my very, very good people. So this week, as the week that is actually ending, it has actually been a very, very tough week. We have been trying to handle a lot of things. And yes, we actually tried all our best to ensure that actually everything is flowing. Happy Sunday to all of you, and also happy International Women's Day to all our mothers, our sisters, to you all. Thank you so much, blessing, and much respect to all of you. It's actually a blessing to have all of you in this unique platform. This is a platform that actually tries to put a smile on your face. This is a platform that actually try to rejuvenate your energy. This is a platform that actually try to give you the best of the best, and I really want to appreciate all of you for actually being with me in this platform. It's actually a very, very serious blessing to have all of you in this platform. Yes, today is today, and actually tomorrow will be another day. Much respect and to all of you, and I really want to appreciate all of you for making it to today's live stream, and it's really a blessing. It's actually a blessing. uh, you know, today I watched a live stream from the Travel Commando. He was advertising a product. He was advertising a product, some products, some product for sure. That product they're selling it from USA. The company is called what? Benz. Is it Benz or what? Some company in USA. The Travel Commando was advertising a product. There was a very serious product there. The Travel Commando actually did not describe it, but I saw him. He did not say it well, but he was using his hands to describe that project. Anyway, that's what we have. That's what we have. Not we have come to discuss today. A lot of stories will actually be coming on your way. Yes. First of all, let me send a very, very special greetings to Viper. Thank you so much for being here, Viper. Much respect and greetings to you. Thank you so much for actually being here. I really do appreciate your very, very big support always to this platform. Viper, blessing and much respect to you. Also, a very, very special greetings is going to you, Cassandra. Blessing, Cassandra Anderson. Blessing, greetings, David and everyone. Blessed to you and happy Women's Day. Happy Women's Day to all of you, my very, very good people. And much respect to all the women outside there. Thank you so much, for supporting the families, for providing for the family, to ensure that people are actually eating food at home. We really do appreciate you, all the women in this world. Thank you and much respect to all of you. Thank you and thank you. And by the happy Women's Day to my wife. Yeah, yeah, sometimes. Joan, greetings to you. Happy Sunday, David, and everyone. Happy Sunday to you. And thank you so much for being here. Joan, yeah, thank you so much. Viper is sending a very special greeting. Thank you so much. Always, David, and thank you always. You're most welcome. As Cassandra Anderson, blessing and much respect to you. A very special greetings to Denise Stove. Happy Sunday, David Omaje. Greetings. Happy Sunday to you, Denise Stove. Thank you so much for actually being here. And I really do appreciate your very, very big support to this platform. Yes, Maureen Chindele, greetings, David Omaja, and everybody. Greetings to you. Thank you so much for actually being here. And I really do appreciate your very, very big support to this platform. Much respect and greetings to all of you. Yes, a very special greetings to Munemo. Greetings, David, and all here. Thank you so much, Munemo. Greetings to you. And it's a blessing actually to have you here. Haters, my foot, wewe. By the way, there are some things that I really don't understand, because on the live stream of the Travel Commando, there are actually individuals who have reached an extent to call the company that the Travel Commando was advertising. You can imagine that the Travel Commando is not a good person. There are actually a lot of evil people in this world, really. There are really a lot of evil people. How can you even reach an extent of calling a company that the Travel Commando is working for? That they should not actually work with the Travel Commando, they should not do that. And I'm like, what's wrong with this? Some people? Panthy Hooper, greetings to you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Birmingham, greetings from Panic. I don't know how to read that one. I don't know how to read that. So it is actually very, very disturbing. How some haters are really taking certain things. They are actually encourage such haters to go and buy that one from that company that the Travel Commando was advertising. A lot of people suffering from a lot of problems. Probably they need to go and buy that one from that company. I saw the Travel Commando was doing like this. maybe such medicine will calm them down, because I really wonder what's wrong with some people. Just because the Travel Commander has got a company where he's working with a certain company, and somebody becomes jealous. Such individuals, there are people who actually have a lot of problems, including maybe they need to go and buy that medicine from that company. Haters my food. I saw the Travel Commando was doing like this. I was like, you need to actually be very careful. Some people are having actually serious problems. They cannot settle in their homes properly. So maybe they need such medication, and so that they become actually fine. Otherwise, they're just wasting their energy doing a lot of funny things. But if they hate him, what we expected? Yes, we expect actually some of those individuals to behave in such a manner. But you see, you cannot actually put the person you have not built down. It's very, very hard. It's actually very, very hard. So, when I watched that live stream of the Travel Commando about these haters who are actually trying to put him down, I was actually sympathizing. I was actually sympathizing with those category of people. Now you see, even the owner of the company had to actually write to the Travel Commando, telling him what these haters are really trying to do. So that means evilness is actually real. So actually individuals who are really so evil in this world that they don't want to see other people actually progressing in life. That is extremely very, very bad. It's very, very bad. You cannot reach such a level, even if you hate somebody. Even if, because really he has worked so hard for himself, he has transformed this community. We have been in position to see what the Travel Commando has, what he has been in position to do to people in this community. A lot of people have jobs just because travel commanders really try to change the narrative. Gene Kelly, hi David and everyone in the live. Greetings to you. Thank you so much for being here. David Omaje and Team Omaje, blessing. Thank you so much. Jackson and Akil, good to see you here. Much respect and blessing to you. Thank you so much for Akil being here. So, in life, in life, people need to be very, very careful with certain things. Yes, Monica, greetings to you. Thank you so much for joining. We have actually just started this live stream. We are just only 10 minutes on the live stream. We are only 10 minutes on the live stream. Today is Sunday live show. Sunday live show. And you actually know what happens during Sunday live show. Sunday live show. So, when I watched that live stream from the Travel Commando about these haters who are really trying to pull him down at all costs, to the extent even reaching the companies that the Travel Commando is trying to work with, that is really, really so terrible. There are actually individuals who are really so, I don't know even how to call them. There are individuals who are really, maybe probably have mental problems, and that is really very, very bad. Ezel, Mr. Omaje, greetings. I'm watching from Turkey today. It is 23:50 p.m. Ezel, what are you doing in Turkey? From UK to Turkey, now you are in Turkey. But don't go to Iran. Iran is still hot. First me to be in Turkey because we still need you here, and I still need you here, and to ensure everything is actually moving on well. But a very special greetings to you, and thank you so much for actually being here. Much respect and blessing to you at SL. Big up every time. God bless DZ. Tuck, not tuck. Turkey, not tuck. Now me, I don't know. So if you are going to criticize the way you pronounce them, now that is yours. Me, I grew up in the village, so me, I grew up in the village, so allow me to pronounce it in the way I understand. Turkey, Turkey. Turkey. Am I pronouncing it well now? Turkey. I actually don't know how to pronounce it, so Turkey. You guys have a president there who is not easy. He's called a president who? There is a president of Turkey who is not easy. Last time I saw him dealing with the opposition there. I watch a lot of international news. So the president there is not easy by the way. He's not an easy man. He's called Edwan. Not Ed. Is it Edwan? The president of Turkey is called who? Edwan. Edwan? I think I'm right about that. No problem. I'm here. Okay, good to see you. They have been doing this for years. This is why he had not reached 1 million by now. I agree with you. I really agree with you. Yes. Greetings, Monica. Greetings coming from Nemo. Good afternoon, my people coming from Deborah. Yes, thank you so much. Greetings to you. And thank you so much for actually being here. And I really do appreciate. Blessing and much respect to all of you. Now, I was able to watch a lot of videos today. I watched a video. Actually, I actually watched a very short live stream from Cleo and one of the positive reactors. Cleo deceived him that, you see, you need to turn this camera like this. And that's where the live stream actually ended. I think I keep on telling people, you be careful, you will end up fooling yourself. And again, I saw Cleo was actually with the smaller boy like a stick. I failed to understand who was running the show. Was it Cleo or the smaller boy like a stick? Cleo talks like a typewriter. So if you cannot speak like a typewriter, you cannot be in position to manage him. I was actually very glad. Among the people who have interviewed or who had have a conversation with Cleo, the only person who was able to manage Cleo was the travel commander. But all these ones, I saw the small boy like a sick was just opening his eyes like he does not know what is happening. They are in the videos who think Cleo is stupid. Cleo is not stupid, by the way. Cleo is just excited. Cleo is excited and he wants to be popular. So I saw how he was handling the small boy like a stick in his show. The small boy, like a stick, was just opening his eyes like a rat. You know, when you are used to interviewing villagers, like Musabi, this one like the host trainer, in the videos like Bugoma woman, those are the people who have gone to the talk show or of the podcast of the small boy like a stick. Those ones he could easily ride them. Now I saw Cleo there. Cleo could speak like 50 words. 50 words. Cleo could speak like 50 words. And the smaller boy like a stick is just opening his eyes like a madman. But Cleo have really played these people. Cleo has really played these people smartly, and he actually made them to look so stupid. So stupid. I pity some people that they are inviting Cleo. You can be stupid in your own show. You can be stupid in your own show, I'm telling you. So I saw Cleo there with the symbol boy like a stick. Cleo was the one running the show. And the smaller boy like a stick was just opening his eyes like a fool. Just Greeting Barbara Slamash. Greetings, good to see you here. Blessing and much respect. Actually sympathize with these people. I want actually fast to play for you something small, and you really see how Cleo was able to run the show. By this, there are really some people who are stupid. You listen.
I talk too much. They call it bipolar. Now, you see, bipolar, I have no problem with anybody call me bipolar because it means I'm smarter than you. Do you know how smart biopolars are? Even teachers cannot comprehend a bipolar, because bipolar are 10 times the steps ahead of the president of United Nations. So it's a huge thing. You call me bipolar, I'll be so proud of myself because you don't know how to diagnose. You basically use Americans' psychiatric books written by Americans who thinks that you got suicidal thoughts, whatever, things like that. Everything is wrong. But look, every person who says I'm bipolar, it takes a bipolar to know another bipolar. Bipolar means you got 2 personalities, bio, 2. So we have 3 personalities, right? We have 3, sometimes more. Do you know personalities? Can you name personalities?
I don't know.
So you don't know personalities. How do you call somebody bipolar? Because you read it somewhere. So we have what we call auditory personality. It's a person who likes listening.
I heard you describing that to her.
Yes.
I was listening.
Yeah. Then the other one, visual personality. If I ask you, what do you like about Dr. Ruto? You say, I like the way he speaks. It means auditory. Or I like the way he dresses. Or visually. I like the way he touches people. It's feeling personality. So if I have bio 2, I switch from one personality to another, which is something everybody does. One is a time you keep quiet, you don't talk. Somebody speaks, they say, assertive. But there's a time you want to respond. You are now talking.
All right.
These are 2 personalities at the same time. Now, if I possess 2 or even more, maybe multipolar, call me multipolar, not bipolar.
Who is asking questions here now?
You are really undermining this guy right here.
They're underrating you.
Underrating me. I am a multipolar, and that's what we are looking for in the world. We don't want unipolar or bipolar. We want many countries unite. So I am multipolar because I can listen, I can hear, I can be 10 times, 5 times steps ahead of you. It means I'm already done with that, and now I'm listening. Now I want to talk. Sometimes I want to do things. This is engineer thing. engineers. I brought Dictator from Dictator Camus Banda when I was little, when I was in primary school. We went to break everything.
You know when you're used to interviewing villagers. When you're used to interviewing the villagers, now you can now see what is happening there. You can see. The guy have talked like I don't know how many words. Gaty was just there. Like a pig. He was like a pig. You can imagine somebody telling you, and I'm 10 times ahead of you, 10 times ahead of you, and you're So who was interviewing the other now? Who was interviewing the other? Probably you guys may think you have just seen from what I've played. How many words have Cleo spoken? And a smaller boy like a stick was just like he doesn't even know what is happening. In your own show, you don't know what is happening and you don't even know what you are discussing. He beat them at their own game. Exactly. The guy became a pig in his own show. The guy actually became a pig in his. He was I was like, so who is running the show? Who is actually running the show? When I pity some people. I really pity some people. You don't know how to conduct interviews, but want to, there is a difference between interviewing a villager and interviewing really, that interview has ashamed the small boy like a stick 100%. He really got ashamed of himself, He really got ashamed. Cleo, the player, they have been all fooled. Exactly. Cleo have really fooled this guy to the worst levels. One of our own also tried that doing a live stream with Cleo. Cleo told him that, this camera is not well. On the live stream, that this camera is not well. You need to put it this way. You need to put it. Yeah. That was the end of the live stream. That was the end of the live stream. But now you can see how you can be embarrassed. If you don't want to be embarrassed, please don't waste time to go to certain. The player got played. Really, they got played very, very well. On the video of the previous day, was it 2 days ago? I said, Cleo is not stupid, by the way. Cleo is wise, and he knows what he's doing. Now, some of Village Echo look just like Kido on that show with Cleo. You can imagine, by the way, he was. Not to go for things that you may not be in position to handle. Let me tell you, Cleo was going, if the travel commando was not having, the travel commando has a lot of experience. The travel commando has a lot of experience and he knows how to handle certain things, You know how to handle certain things. But now, you find a villager is going to go to interview a mentally disturbed person. This man is mentally disturbed. These people, they actually thought they are just going to go and play around with the. You can imagine. Cleo reached out even to General Mora, and General Mora said, "Go away, go away. I don't want you." She actually did well. General Mora really did well, so well, But now you see how the smaller boy like a stick got played, And the one that was really very, very embarrassing was for our own.
brought referendum
You
in the
see?
country. I inspired Malema, Julius Malema, to have EFF in every country, because this is not even funny, guys. Malema sponsored my. I used to stay in Limpopo many years ago. Not to stay, I went there to promote reading culture in Seshego.
Really?
Yes. Then I called him because people told me that he's a person who listens to people. He was not yet the president of the youth league, a national youth league. He was just from Limpopo. Then I called him. Then I went to him. He sponsored at Miami Hotel it's called Miami, but now they changed the name. I don't know who was owning it. I got no business to do with who owns, who doesn't. So he put me at another hotel, and he told me I should go to Seshego Primary School because that's where he comes from, Seshego. So from there, he came to me every night. He would come
You can imagine. You have David is a player. I saw Gitirem apologize and say he deleted the video. You have seen the guy he has spoken like around 50 words. The smaller boy, like a sequel, he was just there. So what is the difference between a pig and Gaiety? What's the difference between that guy and what's the difference between a pig and Gaiety? You see, he invited this guy for this podcast. So I expected him to be asking questions, because you see, when you bring somebody for the talk show, you need to have questions that probably are going to ask. So Cleo was switching from topic to topic. He was not giving him a chance. Even I think the smaller boy, like a stick, is a slow thinker. I think he's a slow thinker. Before he asks a question, the guy have taken him to another topic, Malawi, where even things that he does not actually understand. So the only thing the small boy was left with was only to be responding like a pig. If he used to call Cleo that Cleo is mad, now you see. You can now see really what has happened. Gaiety was played like a Cheruko drum. Let me tell you, he was only left, talking like a pig. Let me tell you, he was full big time. Big time, I'm telling you. Even in the video, in that video, I actually saw some of his people, the viewers, they were actually telling him that you remove that video, delete that video. Cleo really played him systematically. Somebody who does not give you a chance to talk even blocks your reasoning. So the reasoning capacity of this guy, since in his kind of thinking is low, his thinking is not matching Cleo. Cleo was actually overriding him. So his work was just to respond. They even asking, why are you trying to, because he was trying to organizing the voice. So he was doing like Cleo even asked him, what are you trying to do? What are you trying to do? Proper fool cover is a bit. There is a difference between interviewing a villager to interviewing a person with several masters and PhD. The guy was used to interviewing villagers. That like Musabi, they will throw a question to you. But now you throw a question and the man takes you to a story of Namibia. He takes you to a story of Namibia. He takes you to the story of China. You have never, you even don't know which plane takes you to China. You don't know even which direction is China. But somebody is telling you stories of China. That somebody is telling you stories of South Africa. You don't know anything about South Africa. The only thing you know about South Africa is Nelson Mandela, the name. Apart from that one, you are just So the only thing was like, Gaty forgot that Cleo is highly educated for fools like Gaty, who was low IQ. If you look up fools in the dictionary, you will see a picture of the small boy like a thing. This is on Musabi's level. Slava Gitiriba ignore his subscribers' message. You know, by the way, people need to be careful. Actually, I watched a video of one of our own, Village Echoes. I failed to understand what Village Echoes had gone to do there. Actually failed to know what Village Echoes are going. You know, he has a short live stream. Do you know even the guy told him to mute the live stream, and then he was there talking. Cleo behavior is like a psycho patient being interviewed. You have to redirect and let him know you are the interviewer. Given the opportunity, they will hijack the interview, and that's what he did. Exactly, that is what he did. The guy hijacked the interview, so he made this guy to be actually fool. He made the smaller boy like a stick actually to be a very, very serious fool. And I think he deserved it. He deserved it actually. You know, he deserved it. No, Village Echoes was humiliated. I felt so embarrassed watching the video. the way he had gathered the energy to go that to interview Cleo. By the way, people need to be very, very careful. you will shame yourself to the level that first of all, what people need to understand, Cleo is so dramatic. He's so dramatic, and also he actually said he did acting also. Cleo did acting. So it is very hard to predict what this guy. He started coaching. He started coaching his head. Who was like, "What is the Village was going?" Christopher, the General, evening David, and all the family here. Thank you so much, the General. I know. In the video of Village Echoes, let me tell you, I did not watch it even all because it was really. I only watched like 2 minutes and I was like, this one is not going anywhere. Because really, if I'm not mistaken, you only ask one question. Who are you, Cleo? Who are you, Cleo? By the people need to style out. You see, there are certain things that are not actually your level. No, don't force yourself and you go and embarrass yourself for that thing for the sake of views. But you see, it will affect your reputation at a certain moment. You need to understand. You see, they say, don't put on the shoe that does not fit you. You will be ashamed of yourself. Because meanwhile you are walking, every time the shoe will want to come out. Cleo must come to UK and do theater. He will make £1 million. I saw that level of excitement and I was like, now you see how these people are really going to mess up. See, because when you follow Cleo very, very proper, very, very well, from the time he actually had that encounter with David Jr., Cleo actually wanted to override David Jr. But instead of him playing David Jr., David Jr. actually played him. And some people actually thought what David Jr. was able to do, even themselves, they were going to be in position to do that to Cleo, probably to shame him and all these kind of things. but they actually ended up shaming themselves. You know, they actually ended up shaming themselves. There are certain things that actually some people cannot. Marwa is smarter than all of them. Marwa is so smart. Marwa is so smart. He was able to handle Cleo in a very systematic way. You know, very systematic way. You know, Cleo is a clone David, most like a comedian. Yes. You know, you don't play with a comedian. A comedian can actually make you to be confused. You know, you know, a comedian can make you to become so confused that you actually even don't know. You can even forget the question that he is supposed to ask. Now you will be, you know, you start taking interest in what he is saying than actually what you have organized to ask him. Now that is actually what I see. That these people, they got lost. You know, these people were having a lot of energy waiting for Cleo, but Cleo actually did for them. Greetings, my people coming from Marion Thompson. Blessing and my respect to you. Come, let me show you. Go away. We don't deal with the haters. Elena Linda, greetings to you. Thank you so much to be here. Yeah, true, David. Hey, David, Cleo really, you know, style up echo. You know, these people were really so excited to go and meet Cleo. You can imagine. You know, these people, they were forcing themselves to meet Cleo. But I use the embarrassment that they have been in the position to get. Let me tell you, these people really have embarrassed themselves, you know.
Guys, I don't know, maybe I can't remember some of the people. Then he was used to ask me, what is it that you want to accomplish? Why do you go to every country and promote reading culture in every country? How do you do this? I said, I would like to unite our continent. I want us to be together. I want people to write their own stories. I don't want to have American corner in the libraries, you know?
Yeah.
That's what I want. And that idea of him having EFF everywhere was engineered. And because I inspired somebody. You get what I mean? So that's what who I am. So how many times I've engineered? You heard that I engineered the COQ, right?
I do.
Yes.
Thank you for going there.
Exactly.
Thank you.
I engineered the KOT, King of the Traveler, to you know, you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, I engineered everything. Even coming here, I was prepared. I said I engineered King of the Traveler should come and apologize. You know, I inspired, but now he's here. You know what I mean? So, I do good things. I'm the first one to promote reading culture in every country, you know, up until now. You know, you get what I mean?
If you listen to that, you tell me really what Gaty was asking there. Gaty was ready to ask questions, for example, about the travel commando. What did you get from there? How did they treat you? How did they do this? And now they took him to reading culture, South Africa, Mandela. He got confused. The question that he was used to ask was not actually matching, you know, Cleo. Because I know very, very well, the question that this guy was ready to ask Cleo was actually a question related to the travel commando. You know, when you are going for an interview, you need to have a broader mind. But when you have a rigid mind like what this guy was having, you know, Cleo became the main person in this interview. He took over the interview. Why is he forcing the English? You know, when you are used to interviewing villagers, you can ask them any question. Sometimes probably they're even scared. But now here, Cleo was actually able to fool a lot of these people to the extent that some of them actually got confused. I'm really very, very sure. Well, this even name this guy is calling a haters I'm over these people. Gaity only interested in talking about Maro. That is it, period. You know, his mind is not broadened. For him, he's so much interested in the travel commando. If Cleo was talking about the travel commando, he would be asking questions. But now, they took him to other things. They thought they are going to fool Cleo. They thought they are going to do, you know, a lot of things probably to make him look like he's a you know, by the people really got ashamed of themselves. You know, people really got ashamed because really there is nothing that the small boy like a stick was able to ask. You know, in all of this interview, nothing. You know, complete nothing. You can see here.
A lot of people have not done. I've traveled to so many countries that not everybody has done that. You get what I mean? And I have done a lot of things that people don't understand. How is that possible? This guy did it. But people see me as a monster, as Medusa. But it's fine. Look.
What is the meaning of Medusa? Medusa.
Look.
There's a little boy like a stick.
It means more fuels to you. If you are looking, you are asking me if I'm. You were asking me if I'm looking for what are you doing there?
No, I was muting my microphone before I cough. Yeah, I want to capture that.
Why are you coughing, man? I'm the one talking and you're the one coughing.
I'm clearing my thought.
Your thought. Oh, throat. Okay, I got you. So, you know, like, that's what I'm...
Cleo was able to minimize this guy in his own show. You know, even somebody asking you, why are you coughing? In your own show. You know, and you have to explain yourself that I wanted to cough, so I had to mute my microphone. Now, who is the owner of the show? Who is the owner of the show? So Cleo took over the show and made this guy actually to look so stupid in his own show. You know, sometimes we need to be very, very careful. We need to be very, very careful. Don't shame yourself. Don't go because you're looking for things that you may not be in position to handle. You know, you know, it's actually a pity. It is actually a pity, by the way. It is not right. It's not actually right. There are certain things you don't need to force, because if you force them, you become so stupid in your own show. And that's exactly what was able to happen to the small boy like a stick. You know, if you are going for an interview, go for an interview when you are ready. You know, go for an interview when you are ready. Greek mythology, David Omaje, Medusa, the snake-headed female monster. Okay, my boy, why are you coughing? It is your show. You can imagine somebody asking why you coughing in your own show. I really like what really happened here. It is really, please, people should not go to shame themselves in things that they cannot handle. That was a brutal encounter with the stick boy. Yes, it was really, it was a terrible one. It was really, you know, his people were telling him, please, can you remove that? You should remove the show. You know, that can you stop that guy? Stop that guy. The guy is controlling you in your own show. These people are unreal. Cleo is crazy and hilarious at the same time. He actually, this time around, he destroyed the small boy like a stick. You know, somebody telling you something that you yourself, you don't understand. Yeah? You yourself, the owner of the show, you don't understand. And when you try to, to put a question, the guy takes you to stories. He takes you to stories of Zimbabwe. He takes you to stories of South Africa. He takes you stories of America. You don't know even anything about America. You tell me that thing that I can actually explain so well about America. Tell me that thing that I can explain so well about America that somebody who have stayed in America, I can defeat him in explaining. So the small boy like a stick, instead of asking question, he started admiring Cleo body. He was only admiring Cleo body. I'm convinced Cleo is a head case. Cleo is having some issues. He's actually having some issues, but he said to the smaller boy, like a stick, I am the one talking, but you are coughing. You can imagine somebody in your own show, somebody is telling you, I'm the one talking, and you're coughing in your own. JT need a bonnet too. Actually, need a bonnet. He need in your own show. David, remember, he said he only deals with the countries and not individuals. Really, this small boy like a sick really got ashamed of himself. He really got ashamed of himself. Please, it's not good to go for some interviews that you have not organized yourself. Instead of you asking the question, now the guy is the one asking you questions. It's actually very shaming, It's a shaming. And this time around, the smaller boy like a sick really got it terribly. It was actually terrible on his side. Even his own people who were watching his show got ashamed that, actually, the fake teacher actually even said in that in the video that now the small boy like a stick. Why did you go for that interview? Cleo should have given him one Helena Loy. David Getty should watch himself. Cleo Bonny said he does not know if he is a male or a female. That show really ashamed him. He actually got ashamed because there was no question. Actually, when you look clearly, there is no question that was asked to Cleo Bonny and he answers. Then he answers. No question. Even with the travel commando, no question that was put to Cleo Bonny. He did not answer any, except the one of his passport, when he was asked the passport. But apart from that, Cleo Bonny did not answer any question. Even after telling him to try to answer questions straight, he still had to look for his own ways to dodge the question. Now, the travel commando did this part so well. So these people thought they would actually do it much better than the travel commando. They got ashamed of themselves. Cleo played them like fools. Fools. They actually became fools in their own show. The travel commando still remain top-notch YouTuber. Not only a YouTuber, also a very good, can I say, interrogator. The travel commando is good. Because if you rate all these things, none of them are even coming closer to the travel commando. The level of the travel commando is ahead. And that is what people need to understand. These people should stop comparing themselves with the travel commando. First of all, even the videos of the travel commando themselves, say it all. This guy, when he holds the camera, he has some art in his work when he's doing, doing these videos. There is a uniqueness that the travel commando is having. That is actually a gift that it is actually very hard for people to copy. A lot of his friends have tried to copy that, but they have failed. You know, you guys remember the Mr. Buggyman tried to copy, but he has failed. I saw Mr. Buggyman actually the other day in Rwanda with no views. He's getting a very little views. Cleo really remind me of a psychopath patient. He seemed a bit paranoid also. Sticky Boy has to realize that he is not qualified to interview an educated person. He got played like a drum. He actually got played. He actually got played so much that he could not actually do anything. You know, somebody somebody really handling you to the point that you actually, this guy got lost. The small boy like a stick got lost completely got lost. He actually didn't know even the questions to ask. He didn't know where to start from, because Cleobon is trying to tell him things that himself does not understand. Himself does not understand. And that is where, when you want to force yourself to become a professional and you are not well trained, you don't have any qualification, you are not trained, you don't know how to handle interviews and all these kind of things, you will fool yourself for the rest of your life. I'm really glad that I'm hearing that Giteriba deleted his video. Now Cleo is now making people to delete their videos. You can imagine, because he was able to shame you in your own video. Mara knows when to hold them and knows when to hold, to fold them. Cleo came to see Mara because he knows he's the best. Yes, he knows. He knows actually that the travel company is actually the best of the best. Gaity is so obsessed with Mara, he got too excited thinking Cleo is going to talk about Mara. Exactly. At the back of his mind, he actually thought Cleo was going there to talk about the travel command. Actually, that was what was in his mind. Because when I actually saw him very much excited, thinking that maybe things are going to favor him, but he actually got the medicine of his own, because all what this guy is interested in is only the travel command, talking about the travel command, or talking a lot of nonsense about the travel command. But this time around, it seems, by the way, there are actually individuals who are really so crazy. A lot of his viewers, they were actually interested in Cleo talking about things about the travel command, probably to say useless things towards the travel command. And that is what the smaller boy like a stick actually failed to get from Cleo. And instead, he was telling him, he was actually even lecturing him about Kenya. You can imagine somebody lecturing you about your own country. Lecturing you about your own country, that you are even staying in your own country and you don't know a lot of things in your own country. Apart now, what the guy was actually doing is only to respond like a pig. Cleo is wearing the gumboots and socks Mara gave him. You will never change them. You will never change them. Because the other day we were actually saying that Cleo is having the same type of clothes. But Uncle Mok actually said that Cleo is having the same set of clothes. That Cleo is having the same set of clothes, but he keeps on changing them. But if you are not keen that, you may think they are the same. I think Uncle Mo did not see well. I think Cleo is actually putting on the same clothes, because Cleo is putting the same gumboots, the same gumboots that actually Marwa gave him. From the first day when he left the travel commando's home, he was putting on the gumboots, and he's still putting on the same gumboots. And tomorrow, I know he's going to put on the same gumboots, and probably if he's to travel, he's going to put on the same gumboots. Cleo is a very interesting character. Now, you can imagine Cleo to come and stay in this community of Nyabohansi. You can imagine Cleo to come and stay in this village of Nyabohansi. The type of drama that can actually be in position to happen in that community. I did not see that JT interview, but it is anything like Village Echoes. Then, boy, he got played, he beat them like a drum. Mara was setting limits for Cleo. Mara gave him a time limit to answer his questions and redirected him when he started to actually very true. Mara gave him a time limit and he was actually redirecting him on the question that he was able to give him. But now this one, it was just a walkover for Cleo. It was just a walkover for Clay. Some of the people who actually went to interview this guy, some of them started scratching their head, like they don't know actually what they have gone to do there. First of all, you are the one who have followed this guy to go and do the interview, and you are very sure of your question. Some individuals even went with a long paper, a very, very long paper. I have possible questions here that my subscriber... Even Kitu went in hiding when Cleo entered the village. Actually, he actually went in hiding. Mr. Bullet 47. Actually, he went into hiding. Kitu was nowhere to be seen. You can imagine if Kitu and Cleo were to meet. If these two individuals were to meet. If the two individuals were actually to meet, Kintu and Cleo, I actually don't know what would have happened. Probably would have cooled the temperature of the fisherman. I really sympathize with the people who went to do that interview. By the way, sometimes I really pity. Don't rush. You know you are people should know their standard, otherwise you'll be ashamed. It was a huge blessing to receive the gumboots and socks from Marwa. Exactly. Actually, he's very happy about it. I think everywhere that he will be going, he will be putting on those gumboots. He's actually very excited. He even wanted to go with the jackets of the travel command. Greetings, David and everyone. Greetings, Agnes, so much. Good to see you. So Cleo was actually very, very excited to go with those gumboots and the socks. You can actually see how comfortable he is on those on the gumboots and the socks. The guy is very comfortable and he is enjoying the. I pity them. And where is Musabi now? Gedi, my food. I just want to see what happens. Hello, David Louis. Greetings to you, Short Travel. Greetings to you. People actually need to be very, very careful, by the way, how to deal with certain things. Don't just go because you are seeing people doing certain interviews. Then you go and drop there like a fly. You will not like it, You will not like it. So it is really very, very shameful, really, Very, very shameful. Because it is not right for you just to drop yourself in certain things that you are not actually ready for,
Asking me about peace.
You see?
You remember the question?
Yes.
Do you like peace? No. I like challenges.
All right.
Because challenges opens up your brain.
True.
All the challenges in life have opened up my brain. Because I told people I used to live in the area in Brixton. It used to be a notorious area. There were not black people there. You know, they were white people that used to live there. Now there are foreigners from other countries that have destroyed the whole place, from West African countries have destroyed because they came with the attitude, they came with the perspective from their country. They don't know what the development is. The place used to be bright, now it's dark. Now everybody looks like refugees. You know, the place used to look proper, you know, modernized. Now it looks like we are living in 500 years ago. You know, by that time I was at the library. I was kidnapped by white people, and they picked me up. They put me in a car, and they threw me out of the moving car. They said I'm a kafara. Kafara means somebody who I don't know what they meant, but in Islam, it means non-believer, whatever, something like that.
I get it.
But you see, the Westerners, they like using words created, and they make their own words over it. Just like English, I don't speak British English. I don't speak.
Game over for Gaty. Only David make Cleo call 911 and there is a crocodile in the head. My friend, yeah, you can imagine how actually this guy is lecturing Gaty. Cleo is an upcoming politician. It is not the time to expose his. I wonder if he's going to wear them on the plane. He's going to wear them. That man. So did Cleo tell Gaty anything negative about Marwa? You know, actually I did not watch that video up to the end. But what I know, he did not get anything negative about it. From all what I watch, he did not actually get anything negative from Cleo about the Travel Commando. You see, the small boy like a stick actually wanted something negative, you know, from the Travel Com. But only that he ended up being lectured, you know. Cleo was actually lecturing this guy. He was lecturing from the time go almost up to the end. All I can say, Cleo Bunny, Gaty, come. Let me show you. He play. He exposed how damn Gaty is. Exactly, that's what he did. He actually really exposed the weakness, how stupid Gaty is. He cannot think straight. The only question that the small boy like a stick knows how to ask, you know, is issues concerning the Travel Commando. You know, only those are the things. Asking villagers, you know, what type of food did you used to eat? Did they used to treat you well? But now this is oh, then Gaty must be very disappointed. You know, he's actually very disappointed. Even his viewers, they were actually telling him to remove the video, because it seems like they were not enjoying the process. Because what they are used to enjoying is actually people talking about the Travel Commando, and what they talk about the Travel Commando is only negative things. So his intention was not fulfilled. Actually, his intention to invite this guy to his podcast was actually to destroy the Travel Commando, which actually he fails to get from Cleo. You know, he actually failed to get that from Cleo. You know, because to him probably he thought Cleo is so stupid to the extent that he was going to try to throw some questions to make Cleo release certain words, maybe about things that happen at the villa and all these kind of things. But he failed to get those questions, the answers. So instead of him making Cleo to look so stupid, so foolish, you know, instead Cleo actually made him to be so stupid and so desperate, so confused, and Mahmoud, thank you so much. Blessing and much respect for the very, very fast, big donation in this live stream. Thank you so much. You know, you know, by the way, when you are not ready for certain things, happy birthday to you, David, when it comes. Thank you so much. You know, this guy actually thought he was going to, play around with Cleo to try to destroy the image of the Travel Commando, but that he actually failed. You know, because in the interview, it is actually very, very clear, very, very clear that what these people were interested to get from Cleo, they actually failed to get it from Cleo. And instead, Cleo was exposing the weaknesses that he has, in terms of reasoning, in terms of arguments. There was actually no good argument that the small boy like a stick was putting across. Nothing. Only his work was just to listen to Cleo. His work was just to say yes, yes, yes. There is a point that you can reach and somebody tells you, can I take you to go and sleep in a toilet? You just say yes, 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 because your mind is no longer working. Because I had Cleo trying to explain to the small boy even issues of toilet in Kenya, in China. And the guy stupidly was only listening. And he could not even tell this guy that, Cleo, I think you are going in the wrong direction. The reason why we are here for this interview was because of this and this. Gaty was sounding like a pig in labor. So the interview was Cleo podcast. Exactly. The interview was actually for Cleo podcast, not actually now Gaty. By the people should actually style up. They should know their levels. They should actually be in position to know their levels. Now, everyone think they are going to the biggest interview of the century. Come. Let me show you. More blessing to you away. Thank you so much. JT is not book smart. The conversation was out of his league. Exactly. He could not manage the conversation. The only thing that it was, you see, when you don't know anything, the only thing you can, the moment you start here, somebody starting to do like a pig. Just know that one is. I remember in Dominica Republic when the hotel flood, JT said why the electricity is not shocking her. JT is a by the way, this Cleo guy has really ashamed these people. He has really ashamed them. If Gaty does not style up, his podcast will die like the Nyabohansi podcast. It is just time. If it's to continue taking individuals like Cleo is finished, I'm telling you, that podcast will be done. Because you see, when somebody overpowers you in your own game, it becomes a problem. Because it exposes your weakness. Some people were even telling him that, Gaty, you made a very, very big mistake to invite that guy in your place where you stay. That you made a very, very big mistake to invite Cleo where you actually stay. That is one of the worst mistakes you have ever done. His own people were actually telling him. I wonder who will be the next to interview Cleo. I know a lot of them right now will be fearing because they have been in position to watch how Cleo was able to humiliate, the small boy like a stick. Now you can imagine if Cleo is to be interviewed by Bungoma woman, how he will be in position to ashame Bungoma woman. You can imagine. Gaty is straight from mad house to proper house in Nairobi. It's like a kid in a candy shop at the moment. Slaymash Nyabohansi podcast was full of hate and lies, and lies towards one family. Exactly, So David, the small boy, got disappointed. He got disappointed 100%. He got actually disappointed 100% because the show was not favoring him. The show was actually favoring Cleo. The show was favoring Cleo 100%. 100%. And even people were telling, you made a very big mistake to invite this guy on your show. You made a very, very big mistake. And it was a big mistake for him because the way this guy was able to destroy him in his own show. You can imagine somebody, even asking you why you are coughing in your own show. Gaty, all he talks about is Mara and the family, nothing else. Actually, that is what he knows best. Apart from that, there is actually nothing. Who is the next Dominio to fall? Your guess is good as mine. Janet Harris, greetings you. Thank you so much for actually being here. Much respect and blessing to you. Really, these people really got full. They really got full. You know, they actually got full to the worst level. You know.
American English. I speak English that I've picked up from every country. You know, why would you blame my accent? Westerners from Africa, they speak. When I say Westerners, I'm talking about West African people, because you guys are calling them West African. You don't want to call them Westerners. We have Westerners here from Africa, and big numbers. They have a pidgin English. Exactly, pidgin English. So
you've engineered a lot of things.
I engineered a lot. I'm still gonna engineer a lot of things because I don't want to use the same method that Patrice Lumumba did. I don't want to use the same thing that like right now. We gonna do away with this African Union because they're busy fighting.
Who is we? Talking about we gonna do away with that.
Collected thoughts. Collected thoughts. Bro, you can't do everything that others.
Are you part of the we?
No. It's the concept. It's called conceptualization, my friend.
Get it?
Yeah. Why you want to know conceptualization process?
Maybe you're someone I need to know about. I'm trying to learn about you.
Scott,
remember?
You are instigating. You're not trying to learn.
I'm trying to know you because I don't know who you are.
You don't even know who you are yourself.
Can you imagine?
Look,
I'm learning.
so I was, cool. Again,
Can you imagine somebody even telling you you don't know who you are? Cleo is telling the small boy like a sick that you actually don't know who you are. You don't know who you are. Gaty cannot even hear Cleo said he want to work with the positive people to build Africa. Flora, greetings to you. Good to see you. You can really see that it was actually a mess. You know, you don't know who you are. You know, you can imagine. Cleo was telling the guy, you don't know who you are. In your own show, by the way, in your own show. David Small should hide in his face in a bag. What a big shame. It was actually a total shame to the small boy like a stick. A total shame. Somebody even telling you you don't know who you are. He's now with Gaty. The man is everywhere. He's actually everywhere. And it is a shame. It is actually a shame to the small boy like a stick. How this guy was he actually minimized the small boy like a stick to the worst level. To the worst level. And I hope this is going to be a very serious lesson to him. You know, this should be a very, very serious lesson to him. Because, you know, when you are used to interviewing villagers, you know, good, because can you know, let me read that. Good because can only can talk filth out of his mouth, nothing educational. Cleo, I don't know what, you know, when he said he don't know who Gaty is, in short, he is asking you a straight, are you straight or gay? Rathra Inspire, greetings you, good to see you here. You know, this time around, out of them, all Gaty Riba was the best, even with his English. Really, the interview for this guy is really, Gaty really got his today. David, I think this Cleo is talking to all of these people to prove his loyalty to the Travel Command. Exactly, I think, yes. And he's actually giving them a very, very hard time. Very, very hard time, I'm telling you. Because really, you see, it is what we know very, very clearly. The intention of the small boy like a stick of inviting Cleo was actually to get something about the Travel Commando, because those are the things that he's used to. You know, asking how people are being treated in the villa, are people being paid well, and all these kind of stories. But now he got a very different version from actually Cleo, those two women will not try Cleo. They will continue to hide behind their screen. You know, they will get humiliated like the way the small boy like a sick really got humiliated. No, he actually got humiliated. You know, you can imagine somebody have come to the show so that you can ask him question. But again, he's telling Cleo that I'm trying to study you. I'm trying to know you. You know? So the guy had gone to this interview for you to study him, to know him, or for you to ask questions. When you actually look very, very keenly here, you know, did Cleo went for this interview for the small boy like a stick to know him or to study him? I thought Cleo went for this interview for the small boy like a stick to ask questions. Where will Kitu and others take Cleo for interview, in the bush or the fishpond? David, I did not know that this Cleo guy appear on JT channel. You know, when I saw this Cleo guy hiding in Nairobi after saying he was flying back to South Africa, I knew he would end up on JT space. Exactly. And that's what he did. But actually, when he appeared on JT, this small boy like a stick YouTube platform, he was able to humiliate him like a fool. You know, he was able to humiliate him. You know, by the way, people should actually know their level. For me, that's what I can say. You see here.
You cut me.
My bad.
Okay. In Kenya, there's people inside.
Let me actually fast forward this. I believe the village echoes was defeated, but guy was humiliated to the fullest. He destroyed Gay badly. How can he do away with the AU? You know, that's also another stupidity. Gaity, he gonna get a lot of views now because everyone wants to go watch the interview. There's actually nothing good in that interview. Kindly smash that like button. David, you know, he was David, he will come to Uganda next to be interviewed by you, the man that called him a crocodile. You know,
violence, interaction that is very polite or respectful. In South Africa, you would die even for not greeting people. You know, respect is very important in South Africa. You know, these things that they do here, you probably it's they do it easily here because people are timid. You know, most people have learned to be timid of each other here. They're afraid of each other, afraid of this. That's why they can't do anything, you know. We have greatest this country here. Do you understand that Kenya has got more people who knows about technology? I mean, I can say almost in the world. I don't want to overrate. Do you understand? That's why I say you don't even know yourself. You don't even know how much the Kenyans, I don't know what the hell Kenyans eat. And I'm here to still find out.
Eat ugali.
Yeah, there's something in that ugali. There's something in that ugali. There's something in there. You know, because we used to think Ghanaians are smart. But Ghanaians are in America, and with their smartness, they can't do anything. We used to think Zimbabweans are smart. But they cannot do anything in their country, but they're called well-educated people and things like that. But you can't do anything for your country. Nigerians are only smart when they go out, but they cannot even fix their own country, you know, but they're able to do. And mind you, Nigerians has the largest population than any country, than many countries such as America. America says it has got more population than Nigerians, but that's not true. That's what they made you to believe. Actually, there are more Nigerians than Americans. I'll give you an example. How many Nigerians are in Kenya compared with Americans? More Nigerians.
Yeah, there are a lot of Nigerians, especially in Nairobi.
Exactly. How many Americans?
Now, if you listen to that actually carefully, who was driving the show? Who was educating the other? You know, Cleo was educating the small boy like a stick. Yeah. So what was the interview about? The interview was about Cleo educating the small boy like a stick. The interview was about Cleo educating the small boy like a stick. No questions. Cleo was the one asking questions for himself and answering them at the same time. Then I was checking him very clearly. Major, yes, correct. I asked David if he had any idea who called him a crocodile. And Cleo will not try me, I'm telling you, he will not try, because I know where to touch. 5,000 Nigerians living in Guyana, South America. Does he want to challenge Ruto for presidency in Kenya? By the way, Cleo is something else. People actually tell people that you know your level. Don't go for things that you cannot understand. You will end up being ashamed for nothing. Because as I've already said earlier, the interest of the small boy like a stick to invite Cleo to this interview was actually to talk about the travel commando. That was his intention. The small boy like a stick, his intention of inviting this guy to the podcast was actually to talk about the travel commando, and which he actually failed. Instead of him asking questions, it was now Cleo who was actually asking his own question and answering them. And meanwhile, the smaller boy like a stick was just opening his eyes, like he's actually lost, like he does not actually even know what is happening. So Cleo was able to control the smaller boy like a stick in this interview 100%. 100%. If I was Gaty, I would be so embarrassed both end of the podcast. He's too embarrassed because he was actually ashamed. This Cleo has exposed the weakness, the total weakness of Gaty in how to handle certain things, questions, and how to handle his show. So this is actually going to make a lot of people to fear to have Cleo in their platforms. Because really now, if the smaller boy like a stick was really driven in this way, what about Bungoma woman? Don't you think he's just going to destroy Bungoma woman? Probably that would be the end of her career. Probably that would be the end of her career. Let me tell you, the truth is, what Cleo has been in position to do to the smaller boy like a stick has an impact. What Cleo has been in position to do for this smaller boy like a stick, it has an impact. And not a smaller impact, a big one. Because his people who watches his YouTube platform actually disagreed with him. A lot of them actually disagreed with them. With the small boy like a stick, what actually happened? Now, let me read some comments here. This young man is not a fool as most viewers see him to be. He is so pleasant. There is some sense in some things he said. Go easy on him. Everyone needed a chance. Just be careful in a few way in a few ways. I did not know Cleo ego was bigger than Marwa's. That is these the haters of the travel commando. This got something. Somebody is saying here, dude is genuine, is genius. That dude is genius. His type is not common, so he will always be misunderstood. Are you getting? Now, those are the people of the smaller boy like a stick actually telling him. Now, somebody on the same podcast was telling JT, this is a total mess. Get him off your podcast, please. He is silly and disrespectful. So are you seeing how really this Cleo guy was able to give this guy a lot of headache in the interview? That shows you that Cleo has really played this guy like a fool. You know? He has actually played him like a fool. He became a fool in his own show. You know? Actually, let me read some of your comments here. The small boy like a stick does not realize that Cleo has been reacting for a long time. He is smart in his doing. Are you seeing? Remember, Bugoma woman said if Cleo calls, she won't pick. That if Cleo actually calls, Bugoma woman said she will not pick. I'm so sorry. Cleo did not mean Kintu. He would have. I'm so sorry. Cleo did not meet Kintu. He would have come for Kintu. Cleo is strategic. He knows they want to gossip about Marwa. He will not entertain them because if he does, he has everything to lose. Exactly. Actually, at the moment, Cleo knows that is actually he has everything to lose at the moment. You know. So, did you forget him? Or David, would you accept to have a conversation with Cleo if he reaches out to you? 50-50. 50-50. Because the reason why I'm saying 50-50, at the moment, I'm not even trusting him. I'm not yet trusting Cleo 100%. You need to be very, very careful with dealing with certain groups of people. Otherwise, you will fall in a trap. You know? You need to be smart when you are dealing with certain groups of people. Otherwise, you will become a fool of yourself. You know? You will become a fool because you don't know. The man can the man can actually make you to look like a fool. Now you see how my friend. Diana Charles, you want Kintu dictionary to catch up, to catch fire. JT got into the deep end and there was no way to get out of it. Yes, exactly. That's exactly what happened. Bugoma woman threw herself in a bar hole after seeing, Gaty he flops. David, she better don't, please. Actually, if she's to do that, she's going to get a problem for herself, Cleo is studying you, David. Cleo is studying you, David, as grudge with the name. He's not actually going to get me. I'm not so stupid to that extent. You don't want to fall into JT's trap. My Friday, sometimes you need to be wise. Otherwise, you will become a fool. You don't want to. Okay, the Bugoma woman is definitely afraid of Cleo. That one I'm really very sure. That guy can make you to look like, to look like a fool. You can now see how you actually turn this small boy like a stick to be actually completely so stupid. Look what happened to our village echoes. I really sympathize with him. I even don't know why he took himself there. There are some things that are really very embarrassing. There are things that are really so embarrassing, my friend. Happy Sunday, General. Blessing everyone from Staten Island. It is Lois Hayes. Oh, good to see you, Lois Hayes. Good to see you. Blessing. David, you are right. Do not trust everyone you meet, let alone once a hater. Yes, I cannot trust, I'm not a fool. I cannot go to that extent, really. He said he is not going to do any more interview. He said he did not know JT was a hater, plus he didn't know JT was at Marwa's home before. You can imagine. My food. Greetings. So these individuals should actually style up. Not everything that you see is a flower. You know, dropping yourself in certain things that you are not actually, you are not ready for, and just because you want views for yourself, then you go there because, by the way, sometimes I sympathize with our people. Though he was going to be better than Gitiriba, he thought he was going to be, better than Gitiriba. Actually, Gitiriba did fairly well, Though I'm hearing Gitiriba even had to delete that video. Every time Gitiriba was apologizing, I was actually wondering why Gitiriba was apologizing. Gitiriba was apologizing. Even you want to apologize for something that you have not even done something wrong, but you already apologize. You're apologizing for what? My food. Gitiriba tried because he's still learning English. Actually, Gitiriba tried. But the only part that I didn't like about on the Gitiriba side is apologizing. What are you apologizing for? You, a man, apologizing for things that you have not done is a weakness. It's actually a weakness. Why should you apologize for things that you have not done? Every time you are saying sorry. Yeah, sorry for what? My good people, apologize. What are you apologizing for? That's actually where Gitiriba went wrong, because people were asking Gitiriba, why are you apologizing? Dorina even asked more questions than GT. That was actually, by the way, Dorina did well. Dorina actually did well. Dorina was asking questions. Dorina was asking questions. I really want to agree with you with that. Dorina asked a lot of questions than actually the small boy like a stick. The small boy like a stick, his work was actually only to accept. Yes. Dorina told Cleo to claim, to calm down. Exactly. I remember that. I watched the video from Dorina. Actually, Dorina asked some good questions. And Dorina was insisting on the answer. That please, no, first answer. She was insisting on getting answers from Cleo. Cleo apologized. Let's see how things go. I think Gitiriba is worse than Cleo. No, Gitiriba is a very good person. Only that, Gitiriba, first of all, Gitiriba is not well educated and is also learning English. So for Gitiriba's case, actually Gitiriba did so well. On my side, I actually see that Gitiriba did so well. The only problem, he was over apologizing. Gitiriba does not know English very well, and Gitiriba realized that Cleo cannot be played with. So that is why he was apologizing so much. Okay, I get that. Gitiriba limited English was more apologizing to the audience for his ability. Okay, Village Echoes was mad because his bad subscribers, came after him for being played by Cleo. Come, let me show you. Janet Iris, did I greet you coming from Ezel? Gaty was put in his place by Cleo. He found out he is not the Prates bulb. But I think that is actually going to be a lesson to some people. That please don't rush yourself to do certain things that you may not be in position to handle. That is not actually right, That is not actually right. But it's a blessing that a lot of people try to interview Cleo, but actually they fail to get answers, They fail to get answers from Cleo, and up to yesterday, up to when, a lot of answers has not been got from Cleo. Cleo has made a name for himself. But the guy was looking for him, he was looking for fame, and I think he got the fame that he actually was looking for. Kinto has built so he wants donor subs so he cannot afford to be seen to be on this wrong side for now. Cleo speaks and understood English very well, so that gives him the edge on his interviewers. I actually agree with you on that. I actually agree with you. He was actually overriding these people who were supposed to interview him. He actually gave them a lot of a very very difficult kind of things, especially the small boy like a stick. You can imagine sitting there that you're doing an interview for like probably 1 hour and some good minutes, and then at the end of the day, you are the one, the person you're supposed to be interviewing is the one in charge of your platform. That is actually very very embarrassing, very very embarrassing. That's the reason why his people were actually telling him to remove that video, because the video was actually exposing him to the worst level, his weakness. Cleo is doing his best trying to let the haters stop hating on Mara's family. How did he end the podcast, David? You want to see how he ended the podcast. By that was really the worst of the worst. The worst of the worst.
Boring. But you'll have the audience, but you'll have the subscribers who understand your level of intellect.
Problem is,
and we need.
You don't listen to me.
Do you know the reason why I'm talking about books? People say, "They're reading." We don't read it these days. And I'm coming to that. Because if you read, bro, from today, if you had a book or something.
I have a Bible.
Yeah, I thought you didn't. I don't know how often you read, but maybe 1 hour. Give yourself for 2 hours every day, because reading is not. I'm telling you, this is true. Reading. We speak now with my accent, South African accent. People say it's not South African accent. Reading is not natural. It's not natural.
You say
reading
that.
is not natural. Yes, you have. Oh yeah, I said that. Okay, I hate repeating myself.
No,
but people say I'm changing.
No,
if I don't repeat,
you didn't say that on this podcast. I heard you telling Mara and you describe it.
Yes,
I nodded my head.
Yes,
you're right.
But it's good that you said I'm repeating. People say from each interviews, it's different. It's good that you said that. It doesn't, but you see things different. That's why I like your podcast.
Thank you.
Yeah. You like it hypes. It gives you bigger dreams beyond yourself if you read every day.
I read every day.
Yes. That's the way they want me to say things.
Well, if I remind you about
COQ.
the time, no. But the timestamp, not the time, not the timestamp.
2 hours, we done, bro.
Kind of. So I just wanted to roll it down. Maybe you're gonna make another episode if I just take this as a part.
Wait. Let me see. Oh my God. Just once. Let me just check if it's before you.
Yeah.
Oh my.
So
goodness.
before we end, I want you to call the guy you wanted to call.
Not I wanted. He wanted.
Yeah. I mean,
don't make it. Don't speak campaign. We want people to.
But I think
I can find his.
Go to WhatsApp. The call logs.
Yeah. Okay. This is no. I should call on. Let me call on what you call this group.
Look. Can your phone screen record?
Yeah, this one can. Yeah, this one can.
Screen record it.
Yeah, I can screen record.
Do it.
So yeah, okay, cool. Okay, King is here, but you talk to him also.
Yeah.
Because it's your conversation, whatever.
Bring the camera here.
Okay, I'm gonna screen record. Okay, guys, to warn you, we are going to screen record because he needs to do an insert. Say it.
Yo, King of Travel. Yo. What's up? You hear me? Yeah, just a disclaimer. Just a disclaimer. I'm recording this. Okay. Just to add a part of the podcast. You cool with that? Yeah. So Yo.
Ask him.
Yo, yeah, we good. We on the podcast. With yo, so how's been the journey? Yeah. So I don't know if you had a conversation with Cleo Bonnie before he came to the show. Yeah. Maybe something gonna put on the show.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, what's good? What's on your mind?
Okay, let me just ask. Let me help him.
You can
Let me help him.
put the camera.
Right. But the microphone.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Sorry. He just wants you to
Say something.
Say something. About what?
Everything.
About Kenya, maybe, or something.
About you and him versus Kenya.
Yeah. How you just want to know just about us. What about Kenya? Just express yourself. That's it. Yeah, the network is
Buffering.
It's buffering. Yeah, it's buffering.
I actually even don't need to play all of it because it was even coming to an end. The truth is, the main reason why the smaller boy invited Cleo to this platform of his, he did not get it. Because you can now see even the conversation that they are having was actually different from what the smaller boy like a stick was actually interested in listening. Yes. For him, he was interested in the topic about the travel command. That is what he was interested in. Now, they are only in yo. Reading increases your knowledge, Gaty, you foolish boy. Read. Keep reading. Gaty wanted King of Travel to say something about Mara. My gosh, but he did not get it. This guy have really been in position. You see how Cleo was diverting him? Whenever he tried to do this, Cleo was only taking him to a very different direction. So he actually got lost in his own show. He got lost. And it's the reason his subscribers or his viewers were actually very mad at him. They were even asking me, why did you invite Cleo in your show? Why did you invite him in your show? You are so embarrassing. That guy have embarrassed you. Because for them, they were interested in listening to the drama. Probably, maybe the Cleo was going to talk about the travel commander and all these kind of things. Only now what Cleo is telling him, yo. By the way, sometimes actually people need to be very, very careful. They need to be very, very careful. I wish he goes to NT also. Exactly, he thinks because he is speaking to an American, he has to attempt to use stupid slangs. He is a real yo. This guy have really embarrassed these guys, Cleo have really embarrassed these people. He has been in position to embarrass them 100%. David Gaty, it was very disappointed when he got know that on Marwa. Yes, he actually got very embarrassed. Cleo told him to go to read. By the way, you see, these people had put their brains on the travel command. What the small boy like a stick actually is so much interested each and every day is only talking so badly about this family. That is actually for him what he wants. And he expected such type of drama to continue with Cleo. Probably Cleo to say something maybe about what is happening at the villa, what is happening with the horses, how things at the Uncle Mo's place, what happened at Congress Mom's home. Those are the things that actually the smaller boy like a stick was interested. By the time he realized Cleo has diverted him to King of Travel. King of Travel has arrived in Kenya now. I'm not sure about that. I'm not sure about that. But it seems like King of the Travel was not actually in Kenya. I'm not very sure about that. But what I've liked about the interview is that the interview was able to expose the ignorance of the small boy like a stick, and how he was able to be embarrassed in his own show. Please, if you're on this channel, please subscribe, like, and comment. And please always come back to watch my videos. And I really do appreciate your very, very big support to this platform. By the way, we are almost going to 2 hours in this show. Sunday live show. Sunday live show. Mayugo Noseto, King of the Travel. Yes, King of the Travel has a new channel. I'm not sure about that because I don't actually follow him because of his stupidity. That he turned against the travel commander and all these kind of things. But the last time I checked on his YouTube platform, he had actually taken like 3 months without posting any video on his YouTube channel, and also his views actually was very, very low. He was getting around 200. Even he has a video of around 150 views. Even another one was only having 50. So that one is not actually a very serious challenge to the travel command, the way I look at things. And probably it's a reason why some of them want to apologize. Maybe the reason why some of them actually want to apologize to the travel command, because their YouTube platform is not actually doing well. It will be hilarious if Cleo bring KOT to Nyabohansi to seek for forgiveness from Marwa. And by the way, he can actually do it because Cleo is a little bit disturbed in his brain. He can actually do it. Get Harris, I think he hit Cleo telling Village Echoes about him arriving in Kenya. Okay. So is KOT send Cleo so he can get embarrassed like he got? Time for Mara channel to grow. Exactly. You see, let me tell you, the truth is, the mother to the travel commando actually prays a lot. And I think the prayers is confusing the haters. David, it is almost 1:30 a.m. in Turkey. We will be going out to eat after your live. Oh, thank you so much. Actually, I think the prayers of Congress Mom is confusing the haters. For me, that's not what I can actually say. The prayers of Congress Mom is actually confusing the haters, because it looks like when Congress Mom actually prayed for Cleo got, I don't know whether he got actually relief or what, but I think there is a way, because he could emphasize, I actually need prayers now. I need prayers. I need prayers. So I think prayers of Congress Mom is actually working on the haters. That is actually what I can say. The prayers of Congress Mom is actually working very, very strongly to the haters. KOT will be in the villa soon. Okay. Are going to scatter, to scatter. Actually, I'm seeing them starting to scatter. They are actually starting to scatter. That's what prayers do, confuse the enemies. Actually, they are really getting confused. They are really getting so confused. Because, by the way, when you look keenly, there is no reason why these people should actually hate the travel command. There is no clear reasons why these people could hate the travel command. No clear reason at all. No clear reasons. They hate him because of his progress. They hate him because of his achievement. But there is actually nothing that the travel commander has done wrong to these people. Nothing completely. Completely nothing. Cleo got delivered and David broke the chain. Actually, David actually did so well. David Jr. did so well. Because that actually opened the eyes of Cleo, that if he's to continue with the behaviors that he was able to do previously, that is not actually rhyming well with people. People don't like ugly. People don't like ugly. And that what David Jr. actually did was one of the best and unique things. You see, when you want to deal with a fool, when a fool is trying to slap you, ensure that you slap him back. So Cleo was able to slap this family for a very long period of time. And when David Jr. actually slapped him once by taking him out of the gate, that was the best. That one actually opened his eyes, that you cannot be in position to play with the people forever. David Jr. is a genius. He actually did so well. If David Jr. was not going to do that to Cleo, the minds and the brains of Cleo was not going to have, to open. And also the pressure that we are able to give actually played a very, very big role. And the pressure that we gave was able to make that guy to think twice. Nobody is a stone. Nobody is a stone in life. However stupid you are, but when you see a lot of pressure coming on your side, you will be forced to think twice that what I was doing, was it really right or wrong? Because really people put a lot of pressure. People put a lot of pressure, and also the travel commando actually faced the pressure. The pressure was real. The pressure was actually real. Even if Dee was in the village, she would have shut Cleo down quick and fast. I really agree with that. Cleo got a test of his own medicine from David, and you, David. When you call a chim a crocodile, Cleo said, God, this is how Mara family feels. Let me read this one. When you call him a crocodile, Cleo said, God, this is how Mara's family feels. I feel so sad. I feel so bad. Actually, I think that one entered in his brain so well, because these people need to understand what that family is also feeling. It's not just a matter of insulting the family, talking so badly about the family, and they are not getting the same test of medicine. So I'm really very, very glad that he got actually the real test, what this family has been facing for a long period of time. Then Cleo will be hesitant to go back there. I'm really glad that he got the test of his own medicine. That would have been something else. It would have been like eating Scotch bonnet. Yes. David showed him and asked if this fake and the name you gave him mash him up. I think the name of the crocodile was actually matching him at the moment, and I think that's the reason actually he felt so bad, so bad. Actually when they call you a crocodile, my friend, it has a lot of meanings. And if he actually claimed that he has been in position to read a lot of books, then I think he got the meaning of the crocodile. What I was actually trying to describe him, and I hope that is going to actually to teach him a lesson to start behaving in a very, very good manner. Because do not try to destroy people who actually does not have any grudge with you. Because actually when you look very, very keenly, there is no grudge that this man even have towards the travel command. He was just trying to develop hate towards the family. Maybe because of the achievement that they are actually trying to achieve in life. And they work so hard for it. He is also afraid of David's father. He's actually afraid. And he should be afraid of himself, and he should be ashamed. But all the things because he called upon himself, which is actually very bad. Learn to appreciate what people are doing. Now, when he actually went to this village of Nyabohansi, and he realized the good things that the travel commando was able to do to the people of this community, I think later he appreciated, he appreciated that this man have actually done so well to the people, to his people in the community. But instead of talking a lot of things that you don't understand, like now you see Bugoma woman with a lot of desperation for views, talking about about the Mwangu, criticizing the Mwangu, and she actually knows very, very well that Dimwangu is doing so well than her. But because some of these people, they don't actually understand, they have covered their faces with jealousness, bitterness, and all these kind of things. They will actually want to call you any name, You can imagine somebody who went ahead to report the travel commando to this company that the travel commando is trying to work with, that the travel commando is a very bad person, the travel commando is this and this. It's actually very, very bad. Marwa even paid for his plane ticket. You can imagine. Marwa even paid for his ticket. And as a person you are saying is a bad person, paying for your ticket. It's really shameful. Very, very bad. Now, these are individuals who are saying the travel commando is a bad person and he's paying for your ticket. I hope this time around he has gone back when he has learned a lesson. Let me hope so. That he has actually learned a lesson. That the people whom he has been criticizing, the person that he has been talking so bad about, is actually a very good person. And the travel commando is actually a very, very good person. Otherwise, you would have seen it rough in the village. Yes. Congrats that to Cleo, Bunny. Don't waste my time, my friend. I saw someone's comment saying that Cleo said, the encounter with David Jr. was an AI. My food, he actually said it several times, that was an AI. He was shocked by the amount of workers and the people that shows up for help at the travel commando's place. Actually, that is true. He was actually extremely very shocked. Very shocked. The travel command is actually helping a lot of people in this, including those who actually make videos about him and talking so badly. You can imagine people have been telling the travel commando to close the road that goes to the haters' home. The Mongoose road, the Mongoose road. Those haters down there. People have told him to close the road, but he's saying no. That actually shows you how good this guy is. His heart is clear. He does not want to have problems with the people in the community. But instead, the people in the community are the one who are trying to put him down. It's actually very, very sad. Please, if you're in this channel, please subscribe, like, and comment. And please always come back to watch my videos. And I really do appreciate your very, very big support to this platform. I would actually want to send a very, very special greetings to you, Jesse. Is that the way he traveled around? I'm not sure. Yes, a very special greetings to Jesse, Agnes Thomas, our greetings to you, Hazel, greetings to you, Foxy, greetings to you, Barbara, greetings to you, Elena Lidna, greetings to you, Mr. 47 Bullet, greetings to you, Tina, greetings to you. Cleo said that he never met David Jr. You can imagine. Antoinette Palmer, greetings to you, Mama _Edu, greetings to you. Thank you so much for being here. Very special greetings to Diana Charles. Thank you so much for being here. JC, thank you so much. JC again, thank you so much. Mr. 47 Bullet, greetings to you. Lorna, blessing and much respect to you. Elena Lidna, thank you so much. Greetings to you. Sugar, greetings to you. A very special greetings to Hazel, greetings to you. Munemo, greetings to you. Amoyo, greetings to you. A very special greetings to Janet Harris, big up to you. Thank you so much for being here. So of course he has to stay around near the village. Okay, Majori, greetings to you. Thank you so much for being here. Slemash, greetings to you. Thank you so much for actually being here. Janet Harris, big up to you. Amoyo, greetings to you. Hazel, greetings to you. Slemash, Mr. 47 Bullets, thank you so much. It is Sifling, greetings to you. Thank you so much for being here. Hi David, how is your day going? Not bad really. Thank you so much for being here. I really do appreciate. No, thank you so much. Joan, greetings to you. Munemo, greetings to you. Slemash, greetings to you. Diana Charles, greetings to you. Slemash, Awa, greetings to you. Mr. 47 Bullet, greetings to you. Janet Harris, thank you so much. Greetings to you. Slemash, greetings to you. Munemo, greetings to you. Sugar, greetings to you. Sugar again, greetings to you. Mr. 47 Bullet, greetings to you. Yesilo, greetings to you. Hazel, greetings to you. Diana Charles, greetings to you. Jean Kelly, greetings to you. Jean Kelly again, greetings to you. Slemash, greetings to you. Janet Harris, greetings to you. And Hazel, greetings to you. GC, greetings to you. Thank you so much. At Joan, thank you so much. Big up to you. Mr. 47 Bullet, Barbara, greetings to you. Janet Harris, greetings to you. Awa, greetings to you. Yesilo, greetings to you. And thank you so much, Janet Harris. Big up to you. Maud, thank you so much, and also for the very big donation in today's live stream. Thank you so much. Yesilo, greetings to you. Mr. 47 Bullet, thank you. Majori, greetings to you. And Foxy, greetings to you. Please, if you are here and have not yet sent a very special greetings to you, please drop a comment so that I can actually be in position to read you. Yes, I'm here in Jamaica watching your video. Thank you so much. Where is Judy Moyo today? Judy, if you are watching, greetings to you. Oh, greetings to you, Judy Moya, and a very special greetings to Winnie Ball. I know Winnie Ball probably is in the background. Greetings to you and good to see you. Also, a very special greetings to you, G. Jackson. Thank you so much, my very, very good people, and to all my good moderators. Thank you so much, and thank you a million times. Also sending a very special greetings to you, Elena P. I've taken quite some time without seeing Elena P. I hope actually you are well wherever you are. Thank you so much. General David, please help me, take me to 700. General David, please help me, take me to 700 what subscribers. Yes, I know Winniball is here. You are here. Greetings to you. Thank you so much for being here. Hello, David from Grenada. The time is 6:39 p.m. Oh, thank you so much. Oh, greeting. Thank you so much for being here, and I really do appreciate. Sugar. What do you really need? 700 what? Subscribers or what? Is it subscribers? Please drop a comment. Sugar, what do you really need? Subscription or what? I'm not really getting you well. But if subscription, please you guys go and check on Sugar. Yes, thank you, David, for the laughter. Oh, thank you. You're most welcome. So if it is subscription, please go and check Sugar on her YouTube platform and subscribe to her YouTube channel. Eloise Hayes, yes, subscribers. Yes, subscribers. Oh, Eloise, on which channel? Sugar or it's Eloise Hayes. On which platform? Sugar or it's Eloise Hayes. So please go and subscribe to It's Eloise Hayes. Actually, It's Eloise Hayes has been here for quite a very good time. So please, you can actually go and subscribe to her YouTube channel. I would actually be very, very great. I would actually feel so great that we have been in position to support our own at It's Eloise Hayes. It's Eloise Hayes. So please, you can actually subscribe to our YouTube platform. One of the moderators can also drop her YouTube platform here. Vanessa, greetings to you. Good to see you. Thank you so much for actually being here, and I really do appreciate your very, very big support to this platform. Agnes Thomas, greetings to you. Thank you so much for being here. Elton, greetings to you and much respect to you. Thank you so much, Winnie Ball, for being here. I subscribed to Sugar long ago, actually. Oh, thank you so much at Janet Harry. Thank you so much. Much respect and greetings to you. Thank you so much. You are welcome. It is thank you so much. Thank you. It's simple. It is simpling. I don't know whether I'm reading it well, but thank you so much, my good people. You can actually subscribe to It's Eloise Hayes on our YouTube platform. Let us actually support some of our people, and I really do appreciate. Much respect to all of you, and thank you so much for always coming back to watch my videos, and I really do appreciate. There is actually a video that is already running. You can actually check that video. You can actually check a video. There's a video that is already running before the live stream, and watch that video. It will actually make your day. Thank you so much, my good people, and much respect and blessing to all of you. Thank you so much for actually being here, and I really do appreciate your very, very big support. For the person who have been in position to support this platform on the super chat today, thank you so much, Mahood. Actually, much respect and blessing to you. Namaste. Thank you so much. May God actually bless all of you wherever you are, and may God actually expand on your territory and bless the work of your hands and your entire family. Much respect and blessing to you. Let's keep on praying for each other who are not actually feeling well wherever they are. May you actually be in position to come back and be well. Let's keep on praying for the sick who are in the hospital. Actually, those ones who are actually traveling, and those ones who have lost hope in life. We actually also pray for you that may you actually God open your eyes and also give you the right direction actually where to pass. Thank you so much, my good people. Much respect and blessing to all of you. Thank you so much. You can actually subscribe to Sugar YouTube platform. It has been dropped by Janet Harris. So please, you can click that link and subscribe to her YouTube channel. Thank you so much, and thank you. At Elton Jamaican, hello, Greenlander to the world. Oh, thank you so much, Diana Charles. Blessing and much respect to all of you. Let's meet again in our next video tomorrow. God bless you and bless all of you abundantly. See you when you see me in our next video tomorrow. Much respect and blessing to all of you, my good people. Meanwhile, you can actually click on that link and you subscribe to at Sugar. Click that link and please and subscribe to our YouTube channel. I would really appreciate, my good people. Thank you so much. See you when you see me in our next video tomorrow. Blessing and much respect to all of you. Bye for now. See you tomorrow.